I'm Kevin Price. Welcome to today's program. Glad to be with you, talking about you and your business. You know, the show kind of deals, not only with the business and politics of different things that are going on out there in the economy, our city, and our country, but also a little bit on quality of life and lifestyle type things. We like to bring lifestyle-oriented stories. We've got one of those to get our show ramped up today. I've got Jonathan Carroll here on today's program, and he's with the Wise Pool Company, and people in Texas, people in Houston in particular, they like their pools, and who wouldn't? And you're going to be wet either in or out, but that humid wet is just gross, and so it's nice to be able to jump into a cool pool. And so Jonathan, he's on today's program. Going to talk a little bit about remodeling, because people are, I think, also very cost conscious in a way we haven't seen in quite a while, and remodeling your pool can make it a great place for a staycation. Now, people are saying, hey, it's October, but you know what? It gets in the 80s. It'll be 80 by the end of today. And so, you know what? A lot of people like to jump in the pool in the 80s. Very rarely do you go more than 15 or 20 days in Houston, and that's in the coldest time of the year without having pool weather, and in the summer you want to live in it. Jonathan, welcome to the program. Tell us a little bit about the history of Wise Pool Company.
Well, Wise Pool Company was started more than 40 years ago by Charles Wise. I got involved in it actually by Mr. Wise building the pool at my parents' house, so he's been around for a long time, and now we're involved in it, and it's just a great company that goes out and gets pools to use in this Texas weather, because honestly it's pool weather 24/7, 365 around here.
Yeah, with a couple of rare exceptions, that's true. I've never been in a city that's more pool friendly than Houston. So what exactly do you do for the company, Jonathan?
I would be the general manager. I take care of all the day-to-day tasks, make sure all the projects are going well, and basically your contact person if you want anything done with your pool, whether it be a new one or to get your existing one remodeled.
Yeah. What percentage of your business is new?
Probably 60 to 65, and then the rest being remodels.
Mm-hmm. And are you trying to move more aggressively into remodel area?
I mean, it's really big for our business, especially in the Woodlands. There's pools that we've even built that are over 30 years old. So some of those not having spas or not having some of the current features that are out there that the homeowners, they want to stay there. They like their lots, they like their houses, but they just want to modernize it and get it to be the pool that they can actually use functionality. Wise.
So, because time is always tight, I'm going to go ahead and name the 5 ways to update, and then we'll cover all 5 after I make sure we get them all in. Because if we don't get, any detail on these 5, they can always call you or go to the website to get more information. But the 5 ways is to refresh, modernize, update technology, create seating areas, and landscape. That all, some of that seems pretty obvious, but, it'd be great to get you to elaborate, like on this first one here, refresh. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, plaster has come a long way since pools have been built in the Woodlands and all around Houston 30-something years ago. So there's different colors now. Quartz-based plaster. If you want your pool to look like a lagoon or get that Caribbean look, Wise Pool Company can put in the color that you're looking for and make it where you have the actual watercolor you want, as opposed to just a plain white plaster.
Yeah, makes sense. What about the modernize? That would probably actually be adapting some of those same principles, but elaborate on that.
Well, I mean, there's a whole lot of things such as water bowls and fire features that are really big right now that people like to use. iPhone controls actually to turn on your spa, to turn on your water features. If you're driving home stuck in Houston traffic and you want to go ahead and heat up the spa so you can get in right when you get home from work, you can just flip open your phone, open up the app and get it heated up so you can relax once you get home.
Oh, I like that. That's cool. And then update technology.
Yeah, that's going along the same type of base. Pumps have come a long way. Used to a pool pump, it would be on and off. Either you're going full speed or it's off, and that's the only way you could save money. But now they have variable speed pumps where you don't have to run it at such a high speed all the time. You can change it for the different functions, whether it be running your spa, running your pressure side cleaner, or doing other stuff. It's really nice. It saves you a whole bunch of money, and you're able to pay for the pump, the cost of it, even though it might be a little bit more expensive. You're able to cover your cost in a couple of years with the energy savings that you have.
Yep. Creating seating areas. That's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. It's big in Texas. either you use a pergola or make a structure out of cedar and make a place where you're in the shade, because if you're not going to be able to stay out in this heat for too long. You're going to bake.
Yeah. And then landscaping.
You can go ahead and modernize your plants. Maybe you want to get a little bit smaller. Maybe you don't like the big palm tree that you planted 20 years ago and now it's 20 feet tall, and you're just trying to maybe put some little shrubs or little flower bushes or such around.
Yeah. Tell us about what happens this time of the year. Obviously, people think pools are being built, from maybe March or April through the middle of the summer. What happens in various parts of the year for someone in your business?
Well, if you really want to be the consumer who's ahead of the game, now's the perfect time really to do anything to your pool. Because, it's going to be a little bit of a mess. It's construction, and you can go ahead and get everything done and ready for when the swimming season, quote unquote, really starts in April and May, that your yard's already done and you're able to use your pool all the time throughout the summer.
Yeah, very good stuff. All right, our guest today, he's with a company called Wise Pool. And that website, wisepool.com?
Wisepool.com, yes, sir.
Jonathan Carroll. Make sure you check them out, wisepool.com. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
All right, when we come back, much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. And you're listening to The Price of Business.
Army couldn't hold